Good day, subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Jeremy. This is the Financial Education Channel, and today we are talking about the 3 best businesses to start in 2017, in my opinion. They're all 3 in different industries, and I think there is such potential to make a huge business from all these different ideas. Now let's go ahead and get straight into this. And hey, don't forget to leave me in the comment section if you think these are good ideas or there's one specific one you think is a good idea. So, business number 1 is anything drone related. Drones are taking off, no pun intended, but they are taking off as far as becoming a full-fledged industry. So there's tons of applications. You could do what I do, which is real estate related work, filming homes in the high-end luxury market or doing community tours, those kinds of things. That's just one. Another one you could do is like drone videos for weddings. So picture, having your drone up there and doing like a time lapse of everybody coming in to the wedding and whatnot and sitting down and getting ready, and then the bride comes out and she starts walking down the aisle and the drone just follows her backwards, just following her. So nice. That is a beautiful thing. Things like that. So weddings, just in general, photography, offering that as something you do. Hey, I do drone photography if you want to do it for this shoot or that shoot. Things like roofing companies. That's a great application. Insurance companies, all those kinds of things, trying to sell into those companies and saying, hey, I'll do, all your metropolitan area for all insurance claims related to roofing, and I charge this price for that, and I could work you out a deal here and there. Things like that. The drone applications are just unbelievable how many there are. And there's a ton of industries I haven't even thought of yet that drones could be great in. So that's number 1 business that you could get into and make a lot of money and make a successful business, in my opinion. Number 2 is more states are going to be becoming legalized marijuana. And eventually the entire United States, in my opinion, at some point, the entire United States will be legalized for marijuana. Over time, that's going to happen. The government sees the opportunity to make money. Right now, they're just throwing people in jail. That costs the government money to put people in jail for selling marijuana, versus making money and being able to tax people on marijuana and whatnot. So eventually this is going to happen around the country, and state by state it's slowly happening. So you need to be prepared when it does happen in your state. Maybe it's time to start a marijuana business. There's many different ones you could start. You could start one, that's a dispensary, just selling things like that. You could start up something like a bakery, which is like an ingenious idea. In my opinion, when marijuana does get legalized around the country, there will be more marijuana bakeries than actual bakeries that don't have marijuana. It's going to be ridiculous. I can guarantee you that. So you really should keep an eye. And then there's tons of related industries along with that. So I would keep an eye out for that. Marijuana type business to start. I don't smoke weed, so I don't know a ton about it, but I can tell you that is a huge industry. There's so many people that do. Even though it's legalized, imagine how many people will do it once it's legalized. So there's a huge opportunity, and it's so profitable that I think that's a great industry to look into getting into whenever it becomes legalized in your state. Next business number 3 is anything to do with social media as far as managing like social media stars. So currently on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all these different social medias, you have personalities and people that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers or followers or whatever metric you want to use, or millions, and they currently have no person managing them. They have no person managing them because it's kind of a new industry, so it's not really thought of that. Like musicians and actors and actresses, they all have managers. Even if they're like small time people, they still have managers to get them this job or get them on this show or do whatever to try to make money. They all have managers. Currently, you have big social media people, and I'm talking thousands of them. Literally thousands of social media people out there that have huge followings and have no one managing their career and trying to get them on this show and to do this appearance and do an appearance in this movie and things like that. Whereas if you can come in and you think you can make connections in all these different places with businesses and whatnot, And you could get somebody to be seen on this show and get them on this and get them on this and have advertisements in their products and things like that. If you think you're the type of person that can manage somebody and make them a lot of more money, then that's a great, great, great industry to get into right now. It's very easy to get into it, and you could get your 15-20% of whatever jobs you book them. Imagine if you just book them a couple $100,000 worth of jobs a year and you're getting 15 to 20% of that. And that's just one person. You can manage 10, 15 people by yourself. And then if you build out the company, you could eventually, manage hundreds of people and have tons of people working under you, all in like 10-person increments. So I think this is a huge, huge, huge potential. Because you got a lot of people that have a lot of power and people watch their videos or look at their pictures. You have so many Instagram models and whatnot that they could, have something featured in their picture there that, hey, that company's paying them a couple $1,000s just to be in that picture each time or whatever. So managing these social media stars is a huge opportunity. A huge opportunity. In my opinion, I would say it's the biggest opportunity of those three I just mentioned. I think it's the biggest opportunity out there in terms of building a big, big, big business. The potential is huge right now. So that's the three industries I am talking about today for 2017, in my opinion, that can blow up and do really good. Drone related, marijuana related when it becomes legalized in your state, which over time they will. And the last category is, of course, what we just talked about, managing these social media stars, starting a management company. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you think these are good ideas. Other than that, if you haven't subscribed, you may want to. I talk a ton about stock market, investing, those kinds of things. Talk about entrepreneurship and business like we did today. And I also talk about personal finance. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and have a great day.